You're wired in. SmallCapVoice.com. Following is a presentation of SmallCapVoice.com, today's leader in investor relations, capital formation, and retail support. Now, with your online business briefing, SmallCapVoice.com's Stuart T. Smith.
Welcome back, everybody, and thanks so much for making us part of your day as well as part of your due diligence when you're looking for smart and fresh plays out there in the market today. Now, to that end, we're speaking today with Sparx Holdings Group Incorporated. They're traded on the OTC under the ticker symbol SHGI. They are a leader in innovative fire protection solutions, and I want you to learn more about the company at sparx-fire.com, and that's Sparx spelled SPARX-fire.com. Now, this is a mesh-style sprinkler system for commercial settings, and they're calling it the Sparx Smart Sprinkler system. It's based on patent-pending technology, easy for me to say. We're going to be joined by the company's CEO today. That's Cassie DeNunzio. We'll learn so much more about this company and what they're going to be up to in 2024. But without any further ado, let's welcome Cassie to the show. Cassie, thanks for calling in and making time for us today here at Small Cap Voice.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm happy to share a little bit more about our business, Sparx.
So for those not familiar with your company, if you would describe the business model, but also let's learn about the landscape your company operates in, who needs this product, where this fire management sort of systems are today and how you've evolved those.
Sure. Sparx Holdings Group, Inc. is a fire protection technology company. We're designing cutting-edge technology for the fire suppression industry. At Sparx, we're focused on fighting fires with innovation. We're leveraging software and electronics to provide fast, efficient, and targeted sprinkler response to fires. Like you mentioned, we're developing our intelligent fire sprinkler system prototype that we call our Sparx Smart Sprinkler system. We're focused on enhancing safety, particularly within the commercial storage and warehousing industry. So you mentioned talking about the needs. So warehousing and storage, it's not what it used to be 60 years ago. 60 years ago, warehouses were the size of only one football field. And now we see warehouses the size of 30 football fields. We see roof heights now that are 45 feet or more. 60 years ago, we were talking 20 to 25 feet. We also see the use of a lot of synthetic materials in warehouses now. Plastics and flammable liquids and highly hazardous commodities are being stored. Traditional fire sprinkler systems are struggling to keep up with the growing trends of warehouses. Traditional fire sprinkler systems are generally simple devices. They're made up of a water supply, a piping network, fire sprinklers at the end that are designed to operate when each one meets a particular fixed temperature threshold. Say 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Fire sprinklers operate independently of one another. So if one fire sprinkler operates, it doesn't mean that the fire sprinkler next to it will also operate to help prevent the spread of flames. We're equipping traditional fire sprinklers the ability to sense fires early through the use of flame, smoke, temperature, and gas sensors with our sprinkler sensing and activation units. These devices sit over traditional fire sprinkler systems, so we can respond to fires very early on within fire development when the fire size is small. In addition, we're providing fire sprinklers the ability to communicate with one another to coordinate the best possible response to the fire.
Well, let's learn more about you as our guest today, Cassie. Obviously, you must be immersed in this industry. Let's learn a little bit about your background and how you got to where you are today.
Sure. I started off getting my Bachelor's of Science degree in electrical engineering from the University of New Hampshire. I graduated from Columbia University with my Master's of Science degree in electrical engineering, and I hold my MBA from Arkansas State University. I've always been passionate when it comes to protecting people and businesses from fire hazards. I started off in the fire suppression industry at a particularly early age. I think I was only about 19 or 20 years old when I first got my first job working in fire suppression as an engineer. I'm really passionate about this field and this business. And having the ability to be the CEO of Sparx Holdings Group, Inc. provides me with a great forum to really innovate in this space and deliver protection and save lives, businesses, and property.
Exciting stuff. So again, at the outset, the company is noting itself as a leader in innovative fire protection solutions, and we can see how the Sparx Smart Sprinkler system is truly an evolution in this product space. So let's talk a little bit about the company and its evolution, as well as your Sparx Smart Sprinkler system here in 2023. So has your technology evolved and has your company evolved so far in this year?
Oh, we've evolved quite a bit in 2023. 2023 has been an incredibly busy year for us. We're about 90% of the way complete through our Sparx Smart Sprinkler prototype at the moment. In 2024, we're going to continue the development on that. In 2023, we've worked towards developing the hardware and software efforts behind our sprinkler sensing and activation units and mechanical designs as well. We've also developed our hub. Our hub communicates with sprinkler sensing and activation units, and it intelligently decides which sprinklers to activate in the event of a fire hazard. It also monitors the integrity of the network, making sure that there's no faults, and it provides visual and audio notification of alarms present within the system and lets people know if sprinklers are activating. We've also been working on developing our installation and commissioning tool, and that's close to completion as well. So overall, there's been a lot of technical development and work towards our proof of concept. This year, we also presented at our first industry conference, and we received positive feedback. We conducted a demo of our system also this year, which compares our product against a traditional fire sprinkler and demonstrates fast response and early detection. In 2024, we look forward to conducting even more demos and showing off our product and providing a test plan for our product as well.
Well, the year is not done, and I tell you, the company is not done with even putting out news. Great news just at the press wire December 14th. Here's the headline. Sparx Holdings Group nears completion of innovative hub for Sparx Smart Sprinkler System prototype, as Cassie just pointed out. Use that ticker symbol to find that news, SHGI, and I bring that up because when you find that news and you scroll down, there are a lot of great links about the company to their social handles on Twitter and Facebook. There's a demonstration of the prototype at YouTube. There's a company pitch deck as well as a link to the company's Reg A+ offering, and it's a great way to learn more about this company. So you talked about a few things as far as goals in 2024 to see further development within this product, but let's look at it operationally. Take a step back as the CEO, Cassie, and tell us a little bit about where you would like to see your company grow in 2024.
In 2024, we'd like to continue growing by testing the rigor of our product through an internal test plan. We'd like to put our product through rigorous testing. As you can imagine, with fire and life safety products, we have to go through third-party approval agencies in order to get our product to market. These third-party approval agencies perform robust testing to make sure that our products can perform when they're needed the most. We'd like to conduct our internal test plan and also start engaging with third-party testing agencies before our product goes to market. We'd like to do a design review with these third-party agencies because our product falls outside the scope of typical testing standards. Our product is truly one of a kind. There really isn't anything else like it on the market. So for our testing, we're most likely going to have to pull bits and pieces from multiple testing standards to make sure our product will be able to provide protection when it's needed. And Stuart, you mentioned a little bit about our new hub. Let's talk about that a little bit and what's coming up for 2024. So our hub, it's a simple and easy to use control unit that our sprinkler sensing and activation units communicate with. Honestly, we take a look at a lot of fire panel type devices that are out there in the industry, and a lot of them look really intimidating. You see these red boxes on the walls of buildings, and they have tons of buttons and tiny font. We wanted to make our hub look super inviting so that if there is a fault in the system, we wanted young maintenance professionals and also fire department personnel to feel comfortable walking up to the panel to figure out exactly what's going on. So we've equipped our hub with a simple and easy to use touchscreen. It's super intuitive, super easy to navigate, doesn't really require extensive training or an extensive user manual. So in 2024, we want to start incorporating some features into the hub that we think will be really beneficial. So if the fire department arrives on scene for a fire, we want them to be able to come up to the hub and understand the situation at hand right away. We're going to be incorporating a map feature that shows exactly where sprinklers are activating if there's a fire, particularly where a fault might lie, and it will show a map feature that shows sprinkler locations against a building floor plan. We're also working to incorporate a feature to show average ceiling temperatures and also to be able to display current and peak ceiling temperatures so fire department personnel can understand the structural integrity of the building during a fire. This will help them understand things like if the roof is stable or if it might cave in. So we're looking forward to our feature development for the hub and also testing the hub with our overall system and communicating with our sprinkler sensing and activation units.
Well, what an exciting time to be speaking to the company's CEO, Cassie DeNunzio, and that company, again, Sparx Holdings Group, Incorporated, traded on the OTC under the ticker symbol SHGI. Write it down, sparx-fire.com. That's Sparx with an X. And we look forward to speaking with you again, Cassie, in 2024 as some of these operational goals that you mentioned come to fruition on your newswire. We look forward to speaking with you again. Thanks for your time today, Cassie.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, for Cassie DeNunzio, this is Stuart Smith saying thanks so much.